Hey, it's Amelia and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, this is a video I wanted to do like a really long time ago, and then I realized like finals started coming up and I'm like, dang, I never did that video. And I just know people have already made their decisions, people have already chosen their dorms, people are already making their schedules. This needs to be done. Basically in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you things about Texas State that no one else will tell you. Or not really about Texas State, but like about college in general. And people may tell you this stuff, but I'm gonna give you the real tea, okay? We're in a different setting. I never usually sit right here, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to go in some kind of like order so that y'all can get this stuff as it's gonna like hit you, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna start with the before school starts process, kinda, okay? You need to socialize. And when I say socialize, I don't mean like group chats. I don't know, for everybody it's different, but for me, group chats didn't really work. Like, I'm in a group chat still right now, and I don't know when the last time I like talked in there. Well, I don't know if every school does this, but like at Texas State, they have this thing where they will make like Instagram accounts, like Texas State dot your class or whatever, and people will go in there, they'll post themselves, their major, you know, whatever they want to say, and like people will follow them. It's just like, hey, like I need friends. So, and I think that it's best to try to make friends before you get on campus, because when you get to campus, everybody starts to like become their own little clique, and it's like once they have formed the groups of friends that they have, it's like it's over. And for me, it wasn't like okay, and I feel like I say this way too often, but like I'm not like in person. It's hard for me. Well, not hard for me, but I'm a really quiet person. So when I have people who I've met who I like genuinely like I would hang out with them, and I didn't meet those people through group chats. These are people I met on Instagram, like social media, period. And then the other friends that I made through other people. I made friends of my own, but I made friends through SHEIN, I made friends through Thomas. And that's another thing, I think you should come in with at least one friend. You and that friend can branch out and make other friends that y'all just become friends with just together. When it comes down to dorms, I can't give you like the scoop on everybody's dorm, but let me tell you, I live in this room by myself, my own bathroom. Like, I don't have to leave or do any, like, you know, I'm chilling in here. Thomas lives in a community, so I've been in there, and it's really nice, but all of them are different. We have like a really old side, and then we have like a really new side, and the really old side is like Beretta, Butler, Lantana, Sterry. Those are really old dorms, and I've never been in any of them, so I really can't give you an explanation on how they really are to live in. Mine is, you know, people who say it's like a jail cell, but to me, I like it. Like, it's simple for me. I'm in here by myself as well, so like I have my own bathroom, and that's really all that I wanted. Like, when I was choosing my dorm, I didn't care about anything else but having my own bathroom, because I did not want a community bathroom at all. That was it. That was off the table. I was telling off the table. So you should make your schedule early. Most definitely make your schedule as soon as possible. Like, as soon as, because it's kind of divided up, like when you can start making your schedule based off your like classification. I think athletes get first pick or something like that, but it's divided up. Make sure that you try to get your schedule done as soon as possible, like the day that it opens, because if you don't, you will have a hard time getting the classes that you want for the times that you want. I just keep getting lucky. I don't know how, I don't know. But first semester, I wasn't very lucky, because that's taking me to my next point. I had 9 a.m. classes every single day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every single day. I don't remember if I had them Tuesday, Thursday, but I know for a fact that I had a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. And it was so hard for me. You think you can do it because you wake up early in high school, but that is not the same at all. The 9 a.m., I went to class every day. but mentally I wasn't there. Like I probably fell asleep. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, it was the hardest time frame to take a class. Now next semester I have 10 a.m. classes only because I didn't register early enough, so I didn't get the class time that I wanted. Like, this semester my earliest class is 11 a.m. and that works for me because that's a simple time. Like, I'll get up at like 10 and I'm ready for class at 11. Also, along with early classes, be careful that you don't take late classes either. Sometimes you have to do what you have to do, and like, there's no way around it. Like, you have to take early classes, you have to take late classes, and that was kind of my dilemma this semester. Although I was happy with my earliest class being at 11 a.m., my latest class was at 5 p.m. Every single Tuesday, Thursday, I'm in class from 5 o'clock to 6:20 every single day. So just imagine, and like, for me, Thursdays are my Fridays because I didn't have Friday classes. Just imagine being in class at 5 o'clock and your friends are calling you like, hey, what you doing on a Thursday? Because other people's Thursdays are Fridays as well. So like, hey, what you doing? Like, you want to go? I'm in class. You want to go to the river? I'm in class at 5 o'clock and halfway asleep. So I don't know. I did really well, but I don't know how because I was not consciously there. Like, my day was over at that point in my brain, but I still had to go to class. When you're making your schedule, you should utilize Rate My Professor. And if you don't know what Rate My Professor is, it's like previous students who had this professor already will go and review the professor and, you know, just talk about their experience in the class, and it'll help you decide whether you want to take that or not. And sometimes you don't really have a choice because maybe it's only one professor who teaches that class, but if you can, make sure you look up your professor before you choose that course to make sure that that professor is good for you. Now we're getting into the school year. Okay, freshman week, we didn't really get like orientation or like cat camp or anything like that because obviously we were a corona class, so we didn't get all that stuff. But I think they're opening that up for like classes of 2021 coming in or whatever, so I can't really tell you much about cat camp or orientation. But from what I've heard, it was like pretty fun. You know, people met a lot of people. One of the first things that you will quickly realize when you get on this campus that you may not actually know during the tour, because I said this to myself when I got here. During the tour, they only showed me maybe like a fourth of the campus, you know, the middle of campus. They didn't show me back here. And let me tell you, where I live is so far from everything. No matter where you go, you're gonna go up a hill, go up some stairs, and if you're not going up, you're going down. And because you're going down, you're gonna have to come back up. But with that being said, you need to bring some walking shoes so you can be comfortable. You need to bring comfortable clothing. A lot of times you can't avoid it. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's no way around it, but you need to use the shuttle. And I know some people are gonna be like, the shuttle? I used to be like that, but I wasn't about to walk everywhere. This campus is too big with too many hills and too many stairs, so I wasn't doing it. Download the Texas State app and utilize My Shuttle, or whatever it's called, shuttle. It's a shuttle button, and you will, since you'll be living on campus as a freshman, you know, the only route that you'll really need is the campus loop. When you click on the campus loop, it'll show you where the shuttle is and how close you are to the nearest shuttle stop. You need to find that shuttle stop, and sometimes the shuttle can be a little slow, so you need to time it out. If you're using the shuttle to get to class, I suggest leaving maybe 30 minutes early, because depending on how far you are from your class, I think on your first day you should try to leave at 15 minutes, so however you think it's going to take you to get there. And I recommend, I know y'all are probably going to hate me for this, but I recommend walking on your first day, so that in the event that you miss the shuttle, and if you try to wait on the next shuttle, you're going to be late, you can walk and you'll know how to get there. That's happened to me multiple times. I'll come to the shuttle stop, but the shuttle is already driving away by the time I get to the shuttle stops, and I can't wait for the next shuttle to come, so I have to walk to class. And my class is maybe like a 15-minute walk away, 15-20 minutes away. Well, you need to know where you're going in that event so that you're not like, you know, lost, like, so you can get to class. Do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not buy your books before you come to class or come to campus before first day of class. Don't do it. You really need to pay attention during syllabus week, because a lot of times the book will be in the syllabus but when you get to class, they'll tell you like you're not gonna need the book. Person like me, they'll say like you can get the book if you want, which to me means I'm not gonna need the book, so I don't buy the book until an assignment comes up where I need to utilize the book. Books are so expensive and there's no need to waste your money, and a lot of times you don't have to buy the book, you can just rent the book. So in syllabus week, you really need to be there, and you really need to be paying attention so that you don't waste money, spend unnecessary money, because babes, you won't need that book a lot of times. Give me a second to count how many times I've actually used the book in my class, a book that I paid for. Okay, I think maybe 4 times, and at this point I've taken like 12, 10, 11 classes, and you don't always have to go in the bookstore. Amazon, like looking like, I don't know, they have like refurbished book places, and you don't need the new one. I promise you don't need the new one, because you can rent that out to someone else. Like, you just rent the book, don't buy the book if you don't have to. Use GroupMe when you are in your classes. Make sure that if there is a GroupMe, you're in it. They answer questions that you may be too afraid to, or like they'll ask questions that you're afraid to ask, or maybe they'll have answers to questions that you have that maybe you don't want to ask the professor. Also, be careful in GroupMes, because I was in a GroupMe last semester. We had like 2 different group chats or something. I don't know why they added me to the second one. Like, I didn't ask to be added, but I wasn't complaining about it either. Somehow one of the TAs was in that GroupMe, and they were asking questions about the exam or whatever, and they were like, we should do a study group. Somehow the words got misconstrued, or maybe there was another group chat that I wasn't in or something. I don't really know. Our professor sent out a message and was like, there will be no working together on this exam, and if I find out you are working together, you will all fail. I have never left a group chat so fast in my life. I was not about to risk it. Like, there was absolutely no way. When you move into your dorm, I suggest getting to know your RA, because my RA, okay, I had 2 RAs. The first semester, I didn't really know them. Like, they just, I think I spoke to them maybe once or twice or something like that, but nothing too serious. But I ended up getting another RA this semester, and I absolutely love her. She is so sweet. Like, whenever I need something, she's only a text message away, and she always replies. There was a time where I absolutely locked myself out of the building, like no ID, no key, nothing, and she came to my rescue. She is an angel. I literally love her. Parties. Texas State is known for being like a party school. This is a fact, okay? Look it up. #1 party school in Texas. I think that, I'm pretty sure this is a well-known fact, but I did not know this when I came here, because I didn't care. Like, I've never really been a party girl. I'm still not a party girl. Like, I go out when I feel like it, but most times I don't go out. Girl, there's 2 different kinds of parties, right? House parties, and then there's the frat parties. I like both. I like the frat parties because I like the music. I don't know, I just think the vibe there is fun. It's giving movie. That's what frat parties give. It's giving, you know, fun. But the other parties give fun too, but it's more like, okay, they both give movie on the low, but let me explain the difference. Frat parties are like the raver kind of parties, right? Like themes, you know, dress up, that kind of stuff. Other parties, I don't really know what to call them. That's why I just keep saying the other parties. So the other parties are more chill, like freaking, I don't know, everybody's just chilling, like just dancing, simple, but not like, I don't know how to explain what I'm saying, but I hope y'all get the gist. And I firmly think that you should experience both. If you like parties, you do have to search for them. They don't let everybody in. I can tell you that they do not let everybody into every party. The river. Honestly, I feel like people hear about this a lot, but the river is a very popular spot. People are at the river all the time, like middle of the week, doing absolutely nothing. Personally, I think I've only been to the river maybe 3 times a semester. I don't know. I just never really truly go to the river. I like the river. It's really fun. Like, people are there, you just get in the water, go down the little rapids or whatever. Just chill out, have a good time. Here's my last thing, and I feel like you need to pay close attention to this. First semester and second semester are not the same. If you take like a 9 a.m. first semester and that works for you, don't do a second semester. Motivation that you had first semester is no longer there. I don't know what it is, why it's a change like that. I guess it's more because like I'm ready for it to be over. First semester and second semester, not the same energy. So you need to push those classes back a little bit, but not too far back, because you don't want late classes. That's the worst, being in class late while everybody else is out doing what they want to do because their day is over. That's gonna be a wrap for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You can follow me on all my socials. Everything's in the description box. If you have any more questions about Texas State, feel free to DM me or comment, do whatever you want to do, and I will answer them as best as I can. Without further ado, peace out, Girl Scout.